To make us lower our guard. Anything you need, just let me know.
Say what you want to say.
Well, look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devran Kay. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor.
I think that's a good one. Talk to me.
If there's any fight left in you, Guardian, get up.
What did they ever do for us, down in the city? Clans are for the people.
No wonder.
What's the word from the front lines? The Crucible is chanting your
Clan
name.
is just a family you choose to join.
Crucible gets harsher every day. It has to. I make sure.
Fancy target. Red Legion and more.
Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the Old Town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devran Kay.
guest, and here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devran Kay, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say you can handle a few rounds with the enemy. I've seen what Guardians can do. Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you? Goodbye, Guardian. Let's get started. There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
This is a fallen house sigil. I don't recognize it, though.
Nor I. The Fallen seem to have put this up as something of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there with a bit of a story to them. We both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby. Very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
Devran, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
just snagged a key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
Good work down there, you two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now. Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout. Welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected. It's a bit curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed. Aim well, my friend. Here we are.
Alright, so my game now has crashed 2 times in a row since that last cutscene. And it only so far has happened when I was trying to do like little side objectives, like these things that are happening around this area. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on and not do those side objectives, because I don't want my game to just continually keep crashing. So we're just going to go ahead and move on. Looks like we're heading inside. And continue on with the main story. Right. Defeat that guy right there. here we go. Hopefully it will not crash on me anymore. But it did crash twice so far in the past 15 minutes since I've finished that conversation. Alright. You can see that we're in our own little instance now because there's nobody here. Get good, Strain. Come on. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. Hey, bud. Seems like it just runs way better when you're not dealing with other
Still sitting
human
up
players.
here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
I did 2 missions. I tried to do the comms relay one, and like I said, it froze on me, and I couldn't finish it, so that's why I'm moving on now.
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on 1 assault charge, and you never let me live it down.
Ah, don't you mean 1 a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah, keep talking, old man.
How nimble these guys are. Did he blow up himself?
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
Or it would.
We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
Let's try this weapon, see how it handles. Woo! Look at all of that sway in the weapons and everything. I mean, it's all over the place. What the hell is that? I don't know. Sometimes the AI doesn't seem to be... When in doubt, super pregnant.
Controls are broken. Someone must have gotten mad that it wasn't working fast enough. Reminds me of Cade.
Ooh, we got a new power weapon. Let's try it out. Ooh, I don't know why I haven't. Requires level 4, so we're not quite there yet. Ooh, that is a massive zoom. Alright, obviously these are not the guys you want to be sniping. What an amazing grenade. Oh, I'm already out, man. They don't give you enough of that weapon. Alright, so we got to finally level 4 so we can equip that helmet. I think he just fell off, did he? Alright. There might be something in there. I don't know. We'll look. Nope, of course not. Whoa. I guess that's where I'm supposed to go. just outside of... Alright, so we should have got some new gauntlets. Let's check it out. We're at 32 right now, but we can't get it until level 5. Teases us. It's a teaser.
You'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
Well. Seems like you just take one out. Do a chain hang. I almost killed myself. It's quite a bit of damage, too.
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
These wouldn't be here unless we're going to have a big fight coming up. Kind of looking around. Perfect place for a big fight. Yeah, probably as soon as we touch this elevator. Here they come! Like
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And
sway
we've
on that
upset the
weapon.
Fallen.
Impossible to hit things from far away. We gotta get into a good cover situation here. Oh, you gonna run? Those guys. Tell there's something over there, but I don't know exactly. It's like a challenge to keep it center mass. Got to get into some type of cover, or else this is going to be good. Way too many enemies right there. But it's so hard to keep the weapon. Short fire bursts. And I'm out of that.
That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Alright. Just an endless wave of enemies, it looks like. I don't have to waste my ammo on them, I don't want to. You can't hit this. You can't hit this. My moves. Do the funky Cole Medina. Oh.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
She likes us.
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, if I read the manual right... There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive! If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone.
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... this... help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler? For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
Well, kudos to Bungie for giving us a story that actually you can get into this time, you know? Because I've been enjoying the story so far. I love the cutscenes, I love the characters. So a new world, Titan is a moon of Saturn. It will colonize the Golden Age abandoned during the collapse. She's a direct track to find Zavala. It's like, okay, so it just takes us back here. I just like how this is just like an endless place to level up and work on stuff. You're kidding me. Do we get points for this then? He's like in the stack in an infinite loop where he's just gonna die every single time. We get a shielded thing there, but I don't know if this is like helping us to level up. But I think that's hilarious how this guy can... I don't know what he's doing. Alright, but I've had enough fun. It's just A constant thing. And boom, goes it down. All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll have more. We'll continue on with the story. Again, this is going to be mainly the story campaign and all that. But hopefully you guys enjoying, and of course, I will see you on the next one. Peace out.